STEM Adventure. Revision Notes. OCR A-Level Physics. Charge and Current. The topic of electricity is fundamentally about moving charges, and starting with a knowledge of how charge and current are defined is important. Here we can see that we define charge in terms of an amount of current passing a point in a unit time. This charge is always an integer, multiple of the elementary charge, which is just the charge on a single electron. This value is in the databook, so if you know the amount of charge, you can calculate the number of electrons present. For most of the situations that you will encounter in A-level physics, the charges that are moving are electrons, but equally we can have situations where the moving charges are ions, as in electrolysis. So we can now look in more detail at the properties of current, the movement of charge. Firstly, let's define which direction current flows. Current is the flow of charge, and so for most of our electricity situations, this is the flow of electrons in a circuit or component. So in the circuit shown, electrons flow from the negative side of the cell to the positive side. Unfortunately, current is also historically described as flowing in the opposite direction, conventional current. This definition of the direction of current is important for looking at diodes and in electromagnetism. As current is the flow of charge, at any junction, the amount of charge entering a junction must be the same as the amount of charge exiting a junction in a unit time. Therefore, as Kirchhoff's law states, the sum of the current entering a junction is always equal to the sum of the current leaving it. Finally, we can also express current in terms of the drift velocity of the charge carries and the properties of the material they are passing through, number density of charge carriers, and area of conductor. It is important to have a general idea of the order of magnitude of the number density for different types of materials. Lots to memorize there. Remember, all these resources and many more can be found on our website at stemadventure.space.